The unsung heroes of harness racing. Lucky enough to catch up now with Lionel Sinnamon. Firstly, Lionel, thank you very much for joining me.
Not a problem. Thank you for having me.
Great achievement, great award.
Oh, yes, it was. It left me a bit gobsmacked for a while, but the fact that I actually, you battle away and you do it for fun, not for recognition, and you see some pretty high flyers around tonight, and you think, oh, I can't share the same stage as they can, but because we all work together, we're all needed to put on a show, really. Yeah.
What does it mean? You just said there before about being up there on the stage in front of so many people. I mean, the guys with Mill Nike are up there accepting awards, Mark Purden and those guys. What did it mean for you just standing up there and everyone actually giving you the clap of acknowledgement?
I can't believe it's happened. I'll have to read it in the paper or something. That just doesn't. I'm not a profile person, but I'm well aware of what they have done, and it still hasn't sunk in.
This lovely young lady said to me that we didn't mention your age over there before. I believe you're 87.
86. Yeah.
She told me 80. She tells me 80. You're about to be 87. I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to argue with her either. I've worked this world out. Okay, we don't argue there. We won't win that one.
You've got the decade right.
How long have you been in the industry for?
My family, grandparents, and mum and dad. We've always had horses, but I got involved because when I left school, gymkhana racing was just getting going, and at that stage it wasn't too long after the war, and our next door neighbour had a hack to ride round the sheep at Lamington, and I noticed that when he was finished that, he turned it out. I thought, I wonder if he'd let me have him for gymkhana racing, which he was only too happy to do because it gave the horse something to do. And I don't know, was it fortunate or unfortunate? I won a couple of races straight off. I went, this is all right, I can do this.
That bug.
And a year or so later, with the same horse, I got a win at Omakau Trots when they were non-tote meeting, and once again, unfortunate, got a wee bit of publicity for having the oldest pacer in commission to win a race in New Zealand that year. They had done an article on trotters, starting on a contract or something, it was about 17 and worked their way through. But just as a footnote, he got mentioned. They didn't tell you that I was 18 and he was 14, but that was okay.
Very similar age.
But, what happened in those days, though, with these stables, once the horse was finished racing, he had nowhere to go, there was no export, and a lot of them came to our area as hacks, station hacks and that, which allowed gymkhana racing to get off the ground at that stage. And some of the gymkhana horses got put into a licensed trainer's name because we had a few who held licences around for the day, which probably wasn't legal, but it's what used to go on. So I couldn't take the credit of the horse, but a local trainer put his name in for him, So this was pretty good, but yeah.
That's good, mate. That was in Omakau. Have you always been in Omakau? Is that the?
Yes.
I might be saying the name wrong too. If I am, I apologise for that. But
no, I've always been associated with them. We farmed in the Ida Valley, which was 10k away over the hill. So now Penny and I live in Omakau and have done for the last 20 odd years. Yeah.
And it's a passionate club. I know your son Graham, I'm fortunate enough to meet him there earlier this year, and something like a headless chook running around there at one stage, I think is the best way to describe him. But there's a great passion for the club that obviously comes through from you from the top.
You can't say anything other than the fact he's passionate about the business.
Yeah.
And, although you perhaps mightn't want to know him at the time, I think that it doesn't do the industry any harm to see someone that's getting a thrill out of it.
No, Graham's over there too, and I think he understands exactly what it means, and he loves it. Do you have that same passion?
Oh, I'm not just as demonstrative about it, but no, I love it, yeah. I wouldn't do it otherwise.
You're still dabbling with a few horses.
I've got two in work, yeah, and I still drive them, but Penny has to let me go because sometimes when the cart's going a bit quicker than you are, but I still do it, yeah.
And you still love it?
Oh, sure, yeah, I wouldn't do it otherwise.
Lionel, congratulations. Well done. Unsung Heroes, congratulations for what you're doing. As I said, I was fortunate enough to get to Omakau earlier this year. It's a great race meeting. It's a great carnival. We want more people to get there, so well done.
Oh, it's brilliant, yes. It's great to see people on course because you go to so many and if you're in a later race and don't get there for the first 2 or 3, you're stroking the horses going home and you can be just about lonely on a course. No, it's good to see, and it's good to see that it still has its place, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.